Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Namaste, everyone. Hello, welcome. Welcome to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. This is Donna from Pillai Center. My spiritual name is Ronnie, and we welcome you with love to our Prayer is Power Revival, Reconnect with God, where today we will be enjoying the healing power of mystical poetry. You know, Dr. Pillai's vision for Religion of Religions, for this channel, is to connect the different religions with the force that is the foundation of all religions, and that force is love. The mystical poetry of Kabir and Rumi expressed a belief in the religion of love, that which transcends the boundaries of organized religions and finds God in the heart. So, who are these people? Kabir. Kabir was born in 1440, and it said he lived till 1518. He was born on the full moon of the Jyesta month at the time of Brahma Muhurta, those divine hours just prior to sunrise that are the most powerful to connect to the divine. Kabir was one of the great reformers of the Bhakti movement. He taught Hindu-Muslim unity. He believed that God is one and that there are just many names of the one God. He taught devotion to God and also preached the brotherhood of man. He spoke of the divine as his beloved. And although his message was of love and brotherhood of the different religions, he was also very critical of those same religions. He spoke passionately against the caste system and the practice of untouchability, in addition to the control that was forced upon the followers of the different religions by the religious authorities at the time. His focus was on personal responsibility and that the connection to the divine can free one from bondage. He wrote, "Are you looking for me? I'm in the next seat. My shoulder is against yours. You will not find me in the stupas, not in Indian shrine rooms, nor in synagogues, nor in cathedrals, not in masses, nor kirtans, not in legs winding around your own neck, nor in eating nothing but vegetables. When you really look for me, you will see me instantly. You will find me in the tiniest house of time." Kabir says, "Student, Tell me, what is God? He is the breath inside the breath. It said that he had chosen his own place of death, Magahar. In those days, it was considered that those who took their last breaths there and died in that region would never get a place in heaven, as well as they would take the birth of a donkey in the next life. So Kabir died in that place instead of Kashi, just to break the myths and superstitions of the people. Even his last moments in the physical were to bring the truth of God's love to everyone. At the time of Kabir's death, it seems that the disciples were quarreling over the details of his funeral ceremonies. It said that Kabir's his spirit appeared to the disciples and gave them instructions that half of my remains should be buried with Muslim rites and the other half be cremated with a Hindu sacrament. And then he vanished. When the disciples removed his burial shroud, all that was found was a beautiful array of flowers. Half of these were cremated by the Hindu followers, the other half buried by the Muslims. And his shrine there is revered to this day. We'll be experiencing more of his poetry shortly. But first, let's talk a little bit about Rumi. Rumi. Jalaluddin Muhammad Rumi was a Persian poet and a Sufi master born in 1207. Rumi grew up practicing Sufism, a mystical form of Islam that's rooted in the search for divine love and knowledge through direct experiences with God. He was a devout Muslim for all his life, praying 5 times every day. But he also wrote about a belief in a religion of love that crosses over the traditional denominational boundaries. Many of his poems were written in couplets, 2-line poems. He once wrote, "The religion of love is beyond all faiths. The only religion for lovers is God." He wanted everyone to know the bliss of connecting with God. He wrote, "Forget every touch or sound that did not teach you how to dance." That's so great. Many cultures practice ecstatic dancing as a means to connect with the divine. A Sufi practice is that of dance as well. The whirling dervishes do this in this ritual twirling to connect with divine bliss. When Rumi died, he had requested that the night of his death be treated like a joyous wedding celebration. He planned his own funeral with singers, dancers, reciters of the Quran. But in addition, at his funeral, those in attendance were also Jewish rabbis reciting psalms and Christian priests reciting, reading from the Gospels. He transcended all religions and taught only love. He wrote, "I have been a seeker, and I still am, but I stopped asking the books and the stars. I started listening to the teachings of my soul." So we want to thank Leila Nambudnayaki, one of our lovely facilitators from Pillai Center, for providing these photos of Rumi and of the tomb and of the dancers. She took these pictures and video when she visited the tomb of Rumi in Turkey. So this is so great that we have this firsthand photos of this. So thank you, Nambudnayaki. So today we will be meditating on the mystical poetry of these two divine leaders, and then we will be chanting with Dr. Pillai. But first, we will chant the Holy Spirit invocation with Master Pillai teacher Mohini. So get comfortable, free yourself of any distractions. Invite the Holy Spirit into your consciousness. If you like, you can raise your palms up, facing upwards in a receiving mode. Ask the Holy Spirit to come and reveal itself to you in whatever form and to bring you miracles. Let's begin.
Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, thou art welcome. 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 Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, thou art here. Holy Spirit, thou art welcome. Holy Spirit, thou art welcome. Holy Spirit, thou art welcome. Holy Spirit, we want to merge with you today. Fill us up, overflow your blessings within us, your presence, wash over us. We want to feel your ocean of love. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, thou art welcome. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, thou art welcome. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, thou art here.
Holy Spirit, be with us. Touch our hearts through the divine writings of these two great saints today. Let us feel the presence of your love. Now, close your eyes and listen to the writings of Saint Kabir. I'll be reading a few of his poems, and I'll pause in between before going to the next one so you can absorb the beautiful words. Kabir writes, "Do not go to the garden of flowers. O friend, go not there. In your body is the garden of flowers. Take your seat on the 1,000 petals of the lotus, and there gaze on the infinite beauty. Subtle is the path of love. Therein there is no asking and no not asking. There one loses oneself at his feet. There one is immersed in the joy of the seeking, plunged in the depths of love as the fish in the water. The lover is never slow in offering his head for the Lord's service. Kabir declares the secret of this love. When I am parted from my beloved, my heart is full of misery. I have no comfort in the day. I have no sleep in the night. To whom shall I tell my sorrow? The night is dark, the hours slip by. Because my Lord is absent, I start up and tremble with fear. Kabir says, listen, my friend, there is no other satisfaction save the encounter with the beloved. I think we have all felt at times that disconnect with God, but yet the peace and love return when we reconnect with the divine. Let me continue with Kabir's writings. He writes, if you want the truth, I'll tell you the truth. Listen to the secret sound, the real sound, which is inside of you. He is the real sadhu who can reveal the form of the formless to the vision of these eyes, who teaches the simple way of attaining him, that is other than rites or ceremonies, who does not make you close the doors and hold the wrath and renounce the world, who teaches you to be still in the midst of all your activities, ever immersed in bliss, having no fear in his mind. He keeps the secret of union in the midst of all enjoyments. The infinity, the infinite dwelling of the infinity being is everywhere, in earth, water, sky, and air. Firm as the thunderbolt, the seat of the seeker is established above the void. He who is within is without. I see him and none else. Now, we'll meditate on the writings of Rumi. Again, some of these are just 2 lines. Some are a little longer, and I'll pause in between each one so we can absorb the beauty of the writings. He writes, "Let silence be the art you practice. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. If you are irritated by every rub, how will your mirror be polished? God turns you from one feeling to another and teaches by means of opposites so that you will have 2 wings to fly, not one." Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in the grass, the world is too full to talk about. When the believer looks with God's light, he sees all things, the first and the last, the present and the absent. For how can anything be hidden from God's light? And if something is hidden, then it is not the light of God. When you do things from your soul, you feel a river moving in you, a joy. Knock, and he'll open the door. Vanish, and he'll make you to shine like the sun. Fall, and he'll raise you to the heavens. Become nothing, and he'll turn you into everything. Those were the writings of Rumi. Kabir spoke of the 1,000-petal lotus. The 1,000-petal lotus is the crown chakra, the Sahasrara chakra. That chakra reverberates with the sound Om, the primordial sound, the foundational sound of all creation. Now we will chant the sound Om with Dr. Pillai 108 times. Focus on the crown chakra, the 1,000-petal lotus. Let's chant. Slowly and gently, you can begin to come back to yourself now. Come back gently. Take your time. Put a little movement back in the body. Turn your awareness to your surroundings again. Become aware of that again. But holding on to the feeling of Om, the blessed sound that is in you, the blessed sound that is you. Take your time. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Feel free to post in the chat any experiences that you might like to share that you had today. Hope you enjoyed today's program and the beautiful writings of Kabir and Rumi. Go on the internet, there's a whole bunch more. Oh my gosh, so many. And there's lots of books that have been published containing both of their writings. You can find them on Amazon or, anywhere. So if you did like today's program, please show that by clicking the like button. And also, if you're not yet subscribed, you can click the subscribe button. And then when you do that, you'll see the little bell come up. And if you click on that, then you will be notified of any future programs on Religion of Religions, including Swamini Vali's Monday Mother Mary Prayer for Peace programs that she hosts. Beautiful chanting and prayer on those programs as well. And then next Saturday, we will be focusing on connecting with Lord Shiva and preparing for Shivaratri, the great night of Shiva, which will happen a couple days later. So that's a very important night. One night of chanting Om Namah Shivaya is worth thousands of years of meditation. So it's a really super duper power time. And that is the technical term, super duper. So I hope you know that. You guys know me. I like to be silly from time to time. So thank you for these nice posts. Glad you enjoyed it. Katie's feeling charged up with Om. Yeah, very good. Teresa says very peaceful. Anna says beautiful. Thank you. Lorna says beautiful program. Thank you. Many blessings to all. Good. Thank you. Blessings to you as well, Lorna. Yeah, Ranak. Ranak is saying if you could also plan a meditation session on the teachings of Guru Nanak as well. Yeah, exactly. That's on the list. Believe me, especially after doing my research on Kabir. Kabir was very influential to Guru Nanak and starting Sikhism. So yeah, this is a perfect segue into that. So in the next few weeks, we'll definitely be touching on Guru Nanak and his teaching. So Evelyn had posted a question about so many different practices that we're doing, because there are a lot of programs and, you know, courses and things going on in Pillai Center. There always are. And, you know, if you can do any of them, awesome. And if you can do a lot of them, awesome too. But as Evelyn is pointing out, one can run into the challenge of, well, wait a minute, we had this practice in this one and this in the other one, and now we're chanting and now we're doing these prayers, and it can be a little bit overwhelming. And, you know, if you're starting to feel diffused, like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not even, you know, honing in on any of these now, then just take one or two and really absorb yourself in those, really just dive into those and stay focused on those, even if it's just for a few weeks, and then you can switch it out if you are feeling, you know, compelled to do so. But, you know, follow your gut. You know, the journey doesn't end. It's not, our spiritual journey is all about eternal expansion. So as I posted in the chat, there's no scorecard needed for this. You know, everything that you do is expanding your consciousness, expanding your awareness, and expanding your heart to receive and to give more and more and more love. So don't be hard on yourself. Above all, don't be hard on yourself. You're just fine. It's all just fine. So we're going to conclude our program as we like to with our Prayer is Power video. Thank you to Arjun for this lovely video that he created that we'll now be watching. Big thank you to Mohini for always inspiring us with her devotion and her angelic voice. And of course to Dr. Pillai, gratitude, deep gratitude for him sharing his divine knowledge, his wisdom, and his vision of heaven on earth. And of course, for sharing with all of us his love. And big thank you to all of you for joining us. You are all part of this. You know, we are all a family here, and every time we get together, we grow even stronger together and spread that love and blessings out into the world, making a difference, making a total difference. Whether you're aware of it or not, there is a difference happening. So really, on that note, I'd like to conclude with one more, a couple more sentences from Rumi. He says, "Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. I can't add to that. So with that, God bless you all. Thank you so much for joining us. We love you. And we'll see you on Monday's call with Swami Nivali and next Saturday for another Prayer is Power session focusing on Lord Shiva. So namaste, everyone. God bless you.
Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.